Hello, welcome back to Amandasaur Art, and my name is Amanda, and I love dinosaurs and art. Today, I am actually working on a baby black rhino drawing, and this drawing is actually inspired by the baby black rhino that was just born at Potter Park Zoo, and this baby's name is Jaali. I will put the spelling up on the screen because I might be pronouncing it wrong, but I'm doing my best. And I just love this little baby rhino. Every time they post pictures of him, I'm just so excited and I think it's so cool. So I'm going to read just a little bit about Jaali's birth, just so you guys get a little information about this little guy. For the first time in the 100-year history of Potter Park Zoo, a black rhino calf has been born at the zoo. At 5:40 a.m. December 24th, 2019, the mama rhino, the zoo's 12-year-old female black rhino, gave birth to her very first calf, a male. The animal care and veterinary staff at the zoo report that the calf stood up about an hour and a half after birth and appears to be nursing well. Mother and calf are bonding behind the scenes in the rhino barn at Potter Park Zoo and will not be visible to the public until weather allows in the spring of 2020. The zoo will be posting regular updates, including pictures and videos of Mama and the calf on their Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as the Potter Park Zoo blog. Black rhinos are critically endangered and are being pushed to the brink of extinction by illegal poaching and loss of habitat. Current estimates show that about 5,000 individual black rhinos are alive in the wild today. There are just over 50 black rhinos in the care of AZA accredited zoos, which are managed by Species Survival Plan (SSP). The SSP maintains a genetically healthy population of black rhinos in zoos. The father came to the Potter Park Zoo in 2017 from Texas specifically to breed with the mom. On average, less than 2 black rhino calves are born in human care each year, making every calf born vital to this endangered population. Jaali has hit a lot of big milestones during his first month of life. Our zookeepers have done an incredible job monitoring the videos captured by our closed-circuit camera to identify the exact times of these major milestones. This sassy little guy never ceases to amaze us, and we can't wait to continue sharing his story with our fans. Jaali and Mother are behind the scenes in the warm, cozy rhino barn and will not be visible to the public until the spring of 2020. I'm on the World Wildlife page now to try to find some more information on rhinos because I'm not very familiar with them. So I'm looking at reliable resources to get some information from them. And so from them, they have a little section called Why They Matter. Rhinos are one of the oldest groups of mammals, virtually living fossils. They play an important role in their habitats in countries like Namibia. Rhinos are an important source of income from ecotourism. The protection of black rhinos creates large blocks of land for conservation purposes. This benefits many other species, including elephants. The next section is called Threats, and it says the population more than 5,500. Extinction risk is critically endangered. Illegal wildlife trade. Of all the threats facing black rhinos, poaching is the deadliest. Today, black rhinos remain critically endangered because of the rising demand for rhino horn from some Asian consumers, particularly Vietnam and China, who use them in folk remedies. A recent increase in poaching in South Africa threatens to erase our conservation success, reaching an apex in 2014 when 1,215 rhinos were poached. Poaching numbers are slowly decreasing. 1,054 were poached in 2016, but poaching continues unabated, with numbers remaining unsustainably high. Let's talk what WWF is doing. WWF launched an internal effort to save wildlife in 1961, rescuing black rhinos, among many other species, from the brink of extinction. Thanks to the persistent conservation efforts across Africa, the total number of black rhinos grew from 2,410 in 1995 to more than 5,000 today. To protect black rhinos from poaching and habitat loss, WWF is taking action in 3 African rhino range countries: Namibia, Kenya, and South Africa. Together, these nations hold about 87% of the total black rhino population. Tackling wildlife crime. Poaching is the deadliest and most urgent threat to black rhinos. WWF is working with government agencies and partners in Namibia and Kenya and South Africa to support law enforcement agencies develop and build and innovate tech solutions and equipped and train rangers to stop poachers. Protecting and managing key populations. WWF supports annual aerial population surveys at key sites such as Etosha National Park in Namibia. These surveys are critical for evaluating breeding success, deterring poachers, and monitoring rhino mortality. WWF is also working with partners to develop and implement cutting-edge technology in Namibia, South Africa, and Kenya to closely monitor key populations. When paired with boots on the ground, innovative solutions like electronic identification and tracking tags, radio collars, drones, and camera traps provide us with the data we need to impact the decision for black rhino populations going forward. We install new thermal and infrared camera and software systems that can identify poachers from afar and alert park rangers of their presence. That is so cool. Just saying that right now. That is really cool. Love that. I just want you to know that I kind of read bits and pieces from their site. If you would like to learn more about black rhinos, I highly recommend going to the World Wildlife website and looking up black rhinos. You can read even more information there. Now I'm going to go on to how you can help. Stop wildlife crime. Learn how you can take action against the most urgent threat to elephants, rhinos, and tigers. This is a pledge to stop wildlife crime, and it's just a little thing you fill out. It doesn't look like you need to pay anything. It's just signing a pledge if you would like to do that. Their goal is 750,000, and they're at 515,000 now. Right after I'm done doing this voiceover, I am totally signing the pledge, just so you know. The next way you can help out our rhino friends is by adopting a rhino. Make a symbolic rhino adoption to help save some of the world's most endangered animals from extinction and support WWF's conservation efforts. When you click on that, you will see a little section. I'm going to read to you the little insert they have here. Adopt an African rhino. African rhinos are divided into 2 species, the black rhino and the white rhino, living in open savanna and threatened by illegal trade of their horn. Southern white rhinos, once thought to be extinct, now thrive in protected sanctuaries and are classified as near threatened. But the northern white rhino subspecies is believed to be extinct in the wild, and only a few captive individuals remain in sanctuary in Kenya. Black rhinos have doubled their numbers over the past 2 decades from their low point of 2,480 individuals, the total numbers are still a fraction of the estimated 100,000 that existed in the early part of the 20th century. When you go down, you will see different kit options for the symbolic adoption. You'll get plushes, a framed photo, certificate, gift bags, optional gift bags, those types of things. There's also a virtual adoption, and all that. There are other options for you as well if you would like to do that, or if you would like to gift this to somebody. I think it would make a really great gift to adopt one of these animals, because not only do you give somebody a cool plushie, you also are helping protect our rhinos from extinction. I liked learning even more about black rhinos because it just made the birth of Jaali even more exciting, and I'm so happy that I was able to create this little drawing of Jaali to celebrate that there was another baby black rhino born, to help increase the numbers one at a time. And if you would like to help support Jaali at Potter Park Zoo, I will leave links in below for all the options you can support and all that. But you can also adopt Jaali symbolically, and there are different layers for adoption and things, but that would really help the zoo and help Jaali enjoy his future. And I'm so excited to see him grow into a big, strong rhino. Animals have always been a huge part of my life, and even though rhinos have never been necessarily one of my favorite animals, they are still very important and special. And so I hope this video was a little bit educational for you. It was definitely educational for me in the animal aspect. I know today's video was just a little bit different, but I hope that's okay. Again, I'm going to leave links down below for any way you would like to support rhinos, or just any wildlife. If you have a favorite animal, check out the WWF site, see if your animal needs help, and maybe adopt it. So I highly encourage that. Don't forget to sign the petition. I'm going to as soon as I finish this voiceover. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!